All right. Well, welcome to the Friday night training. Just another 6-day global training. Got a couple guys in attendance. Guys, you can fire your questions out as we go here. That's how this works. So it's really simple. It's just a launching in a big way. So we come up with a lot of new systems lately, a lot of new things, and I want to make sure everyone launches in the fastest way possible. So if you're not 3A yet and you haven't really launched your business too much, this is going to give you a kickstart to do that. So the first few things that we want to talk about first is definitely what you need. So it's pretty simple. It comes in this step. You need a plan, you need training, you need commitment, execution, support, and follow-up. So simple, okay? You don't have to write anything down because this will all be posted for you. So a plan, what does that involve? It involves three things: goals, timelines, and what you do every day. So what do you do with your day to be successful? And what do you do to repeat that? So in GPM, we literally have a get started training and this GU booklet. Have you guys done the GU booklet?
No. I don't think so, no.
No, hey? Okay, well,
Sure.
I'll tell you what, that's something you should go on the GPM Facebook page and get the GU booklet like right now. Okay, fill it out, put all your goals in there. Like honestly, it's just a little.
That, yes, I have done that.
You've done that. Jarrett, you got to get on there and do that, man. Like this is really important. This booklet is everything. So it defines your vision, your goals, how to launch, how to put timelines to everything. And you got to get everybody in your groups, everybody underneath you to do this and give it to their uplines, okay? Because the next one's all about accountability and how do we get this GU booklet to work? How do we get this training to work? You put accountability to it. So as soon as you hand your goals to somebody else, they're going to help you hold to those goals. So you're supposed to hand them to your three uplines. So for example, Jarrett, you'd hand it to John, Riley, and myself.
Okay.
Okay? Those would be the three people you hand them out to. Ryan, you'd hand them to Leo, myself, and then you'd hand them to Shane, okay?
Okay.
Okay, cool. And Jen if you wanted. So at the end of the day, all your goals must be written so they can be focused on. That's really easy, secret type stuff they teach about manifestation, pretty basic. So training. If you haven't done the GPM training, which is 4 hours long, I'm pretty sure you guys have, that's the first thing you get anybody to do before they talk to anybody. It's 4 hours of training, then they do the GU booklet. That's how we start in this business. If you didn't start that way, then you're going to set yourself for failure because there's so many little things that we go over in those trainings that you need to know. I literally can tell you, you don't even need to click step one, just go straight to step two. Step one's just motivation, all those different things they talk about. I really think that step two, right onto the PowerPoint, the meat and potatoes of things is the way to go. So you can literally, it's just 2 hours that way, and then you can get jumped straight into goal planning. Okay, so if you haven't done it, get to it. Jarrett, have you guys done that?
Yeah, I have for sure. Kayla, I'm not sure she did. I know she did one of the steps. I think it's step one she did.
Okay, awesome. So we just got to get through all those. So then next one's an online weekly training calls. Again, Balazs has a call on Monday night at 9 o'clock. Okay, there's this Friday for 15 minutes at 6. Balazs calls longer on Monday. My calls like short before you go out for the weekend. This YouTube channel that I post all this stuff on, there's tons of training videos, man. Network marketing, this, that, everything to do with Kangen. If you haven't looked over all the videos and watched them 3 times, and watch them again. And if you didn't think you could present before, you will be able to present after because you're just going to absorb all that knowledge like a sponge. So the final thing that I know both of you need to do definitely is weekly events. At least tune in. Okay, so tune in on the Monday night and the Tuesday night. I do the Monday nights. Jacob does the Tuesday nights. It's just on Zoom, just like this. We get tons of people in now. It gets really, really busy. It's really, really interesting concept to have like 10, 12 people online from around the world at all times tuned in, plus another 5 or 6 people in person because it's more like an intimate little location. So that's something you want to do so you can learn the presentation, the science. You can even record it right on your computer so you can have that presentation to watch later, if that makes sense. Yep. Okay, that's broken up into 30-minute components. First 30 minutes is product, the science. Second 30 minutes is the business. Really easy. Okay, now the next thing you need to get is a PowerPoint. For myself, you call me and there's like this easy walkthrough one-on-one PowerPoint that we have. You literally, Ryan's seen it, you just press the click button forward and read off the slides like to the T. You hardly have to learn anything else, and it will literally close the prospect. It's really funny. All right?
Is that the same one Balash does?
Yeah.
Can you send that to me?
Yeah, we can. All right? So, Jared, I can get that to you too.
All right, sounds good.
So the next thing is commitment and execution. So how many hours a week are you going to put in and when? It's really important to stay consistent. Jared, for example, for you, you have a lot of things going on, but just locking down a few hours, like in the morning or whenever it is that you know that your time is never at flux. You know, it's not in the evening, it's not at flux, that you can lock down and do these things each day. That's when you're going to be successful, right? And then you reach back in and you say, what's my action plan? What are the 4 or 5 things I need to do every day to reach my goals? So that's your daily method of operation, okay? You literally reach in and you do those same 4 or 5 things, and that's how you get results. So when you write your daily method of operation, you send it to myself, and I will help you with that, guys. And if you have a different upline, if you're watching this, then send it to them. So how do you lead your team? You guys, right now, unless you're a 4A, you don't lead your team. You let your uplines lead your team. The reason is you want to concentrate on sales. We want everybody who's not a 4A to make as much money as possible right away before they concentrate on helping their team. It's up to the other people to lead their team. In sense that you get them hooked up, make sure the only things you have to do, get them through the training, get the GU booklet to the leader, and then they'll take it from there until you reach 4A, and then you're responsible for your team. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but you do have a responsibility in getting them to do the step number 2 training and the GU booklet. They got to do those 2 things. Okay? And then consistently, you have to say tune in, and just call them. If you're doing the Monday call, or 3-way call everybody in, like 3-way call 7 people in, and then tune into the call yourself. Make sure your whole group's tuned in. Okay?
Sure.
Engagement equals success. It's really easy. So support and follow-up. Everyone needs to be on the GPM Facebook pages. As you saw, Jared, I posted Kayla up there for you.
Yeah, I've seen that.
You have to welcome everybody to the team like that logs in, okay? That's important, and it needs to go up the day they get their machine.
Okay.
Okay? The reason is so they can feel the support, the community, have access to the resources and the training. That's all there, okay? The next thing is your uplines. Do you know who your uplines are? Do you have their phone numbers? Like, does everybody on the call have my phone number? Yeah. Do they have Shane's? Do you guys both have Shane's?
I should, yeah.
I do, yeah.
Okay, great. Do you have Balage's phone number?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. That's good. You know, until you get a little bit higher in the business, you don't need anybody else other than their phone numbers. That will do, and I know that you have the rest of everybody in your upline. So you need to know who your uplines are, and you need to know what their strengths and weaknesses are just by knowing them, and know who to use and when. Okay? The next is Online Sales Pro. The link is below right here, kangan.onlinesalespro.com. Okay? You use that. It's got your sales funnel in it. It has everything in it. You can register, and you can become, the very best because you have a sales funnel. If you haven't seen a sales funnel in action, Jarrett, go to bringonthedollars.com. That's my site.
I checked it already, yeah.
Yeah, it's wicked, right?
Yeah.
So that's the difference. You can set this up. It's $40 USD a month, and everybody you talk to, you get a little card with the web domain that you've chosen, and you send people to that website with your card.
That's awesome.
That's it, right? This does the job. And you know what your next line is with them, Jarrett?
Yeah.
Option A or option B. That's it. That's your close. You don't need – the videos do everything else.
Yeah.
So it changes the need for follow-up, right?
Yeah.
All right, that's it. You guys have any questions?
No.
Nope.
Okay, perfect, guys. That's awesome. I'm going to stop the share here. Let's see. Stop the recording. Okay.